for tuning into my channel. Retro Django here. Today we're gonna take a look at my Amiga 2000. But before we do that, I want to show you a video from one of my adventures with my lovely son. So just watch this 2 minutes clip, guys, and when you're back, I'll be ready for you. Hi guys, Retro Django here. I am on an adventure together with my son again. I got my son on my right side. I am just indestructible when I'm together with my son. So we are out on another Amiga adventure. We're gonna meet with a guy. He lives, a long ride from me, and he offered to come halfway and meet with me, and I bought him some wines and stuff like that. You know how it is. I always give wine when I make my deals. So together we're gonna listen to some Amiga music, and we're gonna make this pickup video. Wait, not this one. 2 seconds, guys. Oh man, Street Fighter. Love this tune. Wait, another Street Fighter. Wait, guys. Come on, too much Street Fighter, man. Supercars, oh hell yeah. Alright, so we're gonna meet with this guy. He has got an Amiga 2000, and he used it back in the 90s, and it has been on storage, guys. So yeah, I think it's a dead Amiga 2000, but yeah, we're just gonna, in about 10 minutes, meet with this guy, and I'm looking forward to what's included this deal. I love the Amiga 2000, but I don't like the Vata battery. You know how it can go, but let's go ahead and see. Come on, Super Frog. Alright guys, talk to you later. We are in Roskilde, our old capital town here in Denmark. Now it's Copenhagen, but we're in Roskilde, the town of Hamlet. So we got an Amiga 2000. Isn't that just beautiful? Everything is just messy looking, but we have the Amiga 2000 keyboard. Love that. We have a beautiful 1084S. Look at this. Yeah. And an Amiga 2000. Isn't this just beautiful? I mean, we have lockdown and all that. We are indoors, and we were really careful, but we met each other in a parking lot, and outside, no contact, no nothing. We respect everything the authorities says we have to do. So let's get this beauty home. Let's open it. Let's check out the Vata situation. We have 2 cards inside, and it's not the revision 4, it looks like revision 6. Yes. And as he said, it doesn't work. So it's a dead Amiga 2000, but I don't care. I love these big box Amigas. So let's go home and check it out, guys. The motherboard. This is where the Vata battery is soldered, located. I mean, this board has not been soldered, repaired on, nothing. It's just all original. I did wash it. It smells great. It's just clean looking, no dust, no nothing. And let's just go ahead and look at this. Look at this, guys. It's just amazing. This is the Vata battery. As you can see, I just unsoldered the legs. Look at the condition of the battery. I mean, it's got a bit of corrosion at top. Or no, it's just dust. It's not even corrosion, it's just dust. Look at this. How lucky can you be, man? So, this battery, I mean, usually they have these darker blue ones where it says Vata with white writing. This one is called GP something, no focus. but I really wish that Commodore did use these. But of course these would eventually also leak, but in this case, I mean, nothing at all. Usually these will leak and destroy the traces over here, but the worst part is it destroys the CPU socket, the traces from the socket to this component, and from here to the kickstart component socket. You have to repair all this. And I have also had some Amiga 2000s where the juice from the battery went down here, and all these components were just rusty. They were just corroded, and oh my goodness, it got saved. But yeah, the Vata, the old destroyer of the Amigas, man. So yeah, when you want to clean one of these, check out all the chips. This was in my sink. I washed it for maybe 10 minutes, guys, and it smells great. It's all clean. As you can see, it's the revision 6.2. It says over here 6.2. All the chips are out. They're laying around here. I'm just gonna look at this board just to be sure, so I don't install the custom chips, the wrong sockets and all that. But it is what it is. After a wash, use some ISO, just clean the legs, so they're 100% clean, and then install all the small chips, custom chips, Gary, Denise, Paula, and so on. Fat Agnes. And this one has got the revision 8372A. So this is a 1 megabyte Amiga 2000. So yeah, I will just start on installing all the chips. All the custom chips are installed. Everything looks beautiful, guys. Let's just install this one in its case. I have removed the old pads. They are 35-year-old old, guys. So I actually always remove them and I install some new ones. So let's just go ahead and do so. There we go. All beautiful. Now we are ready to install the motherboard. This one is dated January 1991. Magical times. Now also the corrosion from this one, located here. You have to look at the bottom side of the motherboard also, and clean out the case here, or the cabinet, because they usually have a lot of corrosion over here, and running to the left or to the right. This one also washed, no corrosion at all. It had a lot of dust and dirt, and I'm really happy with this one. Looks nice. No rust. I have had a lot of rust issues with these, so check that out when you want to buy one of these guys. They get rusty. It uses 12 screws, and as you can see, the bottom two, these two, they are longer than the other screws, and that's because when you install the motherboard, over here, this one is this one has got a screw on this side, but the other side goes down to the motherboard, and the same goes to the joystick port number 1. As you can see here, it's got a screw here, but this one goes to the motherboard. So location here and here needs the 2 longer screws. So yeah, remember that. They have to support the ports. The motherboard has been installed. You don't need to over tighten the screws. And when you put on the screws, put them on loose first, and then screw tighten them diagonally here, there, here, and over there. Now the motherboard has been dry. It's totally dry, but my love for the Amiga, I just want to be 100% sure. So I'm just gonna stop filming for today because I'm just gonna let it dry out for another day just to be sure. I will put it on backwards, or what's it called, so if it should have some water inside here, that it will just, you know, vaporize. I installed the power LED. I am a huge fan of this solution. I love everything about the AMIGA 2000. Look at these Zorro slots, man. They're just all shiny. Look at the battery area. I mean, I love this one. Beautiful condition. And the chips are from 4th and 8th week of 1991. So this is an early produced 91 AMIGA. And as you saw earlier, the case says January 91. So yeah, magical times, man, magical times. So I will just give it another day, so it will be totally dry. It's the next day. I installed the PSU, the holder for the PSU, GVP SCSI-RAM card, GoCheck drive, give it some power, and it looks and sounds beautiful. I love this. Before I turned on this PSU, it's important that I mean, the AMIGA 600, 1200, CD32 with SMD caps, recap them right away. But these AMIGA 2000s, AMIGA 500s, they're just built like tanks, guys. I love them. They have got these hole-through caps, and they're old. Really good idea to recap them. Of course, really good idea. Go ahead and do so. But I mean, this one runs with the original caps, and I have never had any issues with them. They're just incredible. The thing you have to check, of course, check a visual check of the PSU before you give it power. Make sure you get the right voltages and all that. You know, remove the dust and see if the caps, if they have bulb at the top. As you can see, this one looks good. The green stuff, yellow stuff at the bottom is just glue. So, oh my goodness, let's just check out the battery area again. Look at this, guys. Nothing. Nothing. GVP card. Beautiful card. HC plus 2, series 2 or something like that. I love GVP, sorry. I love GVP products. It came with this drive, and I really hoped you watched the video I made with this AMIGA when I got it. I made my first AMIGA 2000 live stream video on YouTube. It was so much fun. You guys helped me, gave me suggestions. We interacted with each other, and it was a blast making a live video. Next time I buy another, you know, big box AMIGA, you know, these big box AMIGAs, they're special, guys. They're loved by us AMIGA users. So next time I find something like this, I'm pretty sure I will go ahead and make another live stream video with you guys. Oh, look at this AMIGA 500 plus. Look at the battery area. Nice. I'm just so happy, man. I'm happy. So next step is actually this drive. I don't know if it works. So the AMIGA, as of right now, it's amazing. We have got the 68,000 CPU, 1 megabyte chip RAM. We have to upgrade it to 2 megabyte chip RAM. So if you have, you know, links to great places I can buy them, and they work and all stuff like that, just put put out some links, guys, on the description down below, so we can help each other. Because I need to upgrade this to the 2MB chip RAM. You know how it is. The fan, it's there, but it's not that noisy. I have other fans. I have fans like 2 seconds, guys. I have fans like here. I have some sexy fans. Look at these, man. These are just with built-in LED lights, and I mean RGB fans. They look great, but I don't know if I think they will light up at the backside, but it's okay with me because this is an old school version. I am first I was like I'm gonna install a 3.1 in there, but you know what, guys? Oh, I have a friend that has got, you know, EEPROM burner, and through this hobby, amazing connections, amazing friends, but he makes ROMs for me and all that. It's just, I'm just blessed in this hobby, man. Great guys out there. I'm just so thankful for all the help that I'm getting. It's can't tell you how much I appreciate it, man. But I think that I'm gonna unplug the GoTech. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the original disk drive down there, and I'm gonna install that one. I'm gonna try to see if I can make this this one. It just ticked and it won't spin. This one, it's from an Amiga 3000. I installed it and it won't boot, but maybe it's because it has got, you know, Workbench 2.0. And this one is Kickstart 1.3. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what's gonna happen. I think I will keep this original with a SCSI hard drive, so the hard drive will have so much noise, so no idea why. I don't have to replace the fan here, but because it will be pretty noisy. And I'm gonna keep the original disk drive, maybe install a GoTech, I don't know, but keep it 1.3. And my plan is to fully upgrade this to 8MB of fast RAM. Yeah, playing from floppy drive, it's not necessary. I know it, guys, but hard to explain. It's just a nerd in me that loves stuff like that. So I don't have the manual for this, and I can see here that this is these are for RAM configuration. The next one over here, as soon as I installed this board, the jumper was at the top position, and it took about, I don't know, 1 minute. It searched for the hard disk. So it says boot. I think it's auto boot from hard disk. So I just took it out and put it down on the next location down there. And you know what? Now it boots just like, you know, it doesn't search for the SCSI drive, so it boots right away. I love that. But still, it takes the 2MB of fast RAM over here. ID, it's for the ID of the SCSI drive. I don't know what that is for. So yeah, for different SCSIs. An LED, that's for the LED light activity. Isn't that just beautiful, guys? Oh, I love this. So I'm trying to let it, you know, I want to install this hard disk, but I don't know about this this ID thing, because when I set it to auto boot, I just get a white screen. It won't start up. As soon as I take the jumper down, so it doesn't boot with this drive, then it loads up with 3 megs of fast RAM. 2 megs of fast RAM, 3 megs of sheer RAM. That's beautiful. But look what I just found out, guys, on this GVP HC Plus 8 Series 2 card. Look at the IC in here. Look at what's written. Proto. So it's a prototype. Nice. I don't know if you can see down there. So it's got a prototype ROM. That's a bummer. Some people collect the prototypes. I just want the latest version of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna dance a bit around with this because it could be awesome if I could make, you know, this auto boot thingy work, because it's, I mean, the hard disk spins, so yeah, it could be nice, guys. Let's check out the speed on my lovely, lovely Amiga 2000. Alright, now we're talking. It runs standard Denise, 68,000, 7 megahertz. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Memory, 2 megs of fast and 1 megabyte chip. Lovely, lovely computer, guys. And boards. Nice. 2 megs on this GDP. It's going to be upgraded. Lovely. I just don't know enough about this stuff. I mean, I didn't fool around with it back then. It's all new for me. Now, the Amiga came with this drive built in, and it didn't spin. It just said click, and that was it. So it's stuck. I just opened it. Don't do something like this, guys, but you know, I just want to play with this one. I opened it, and it couldn't turn, so I just turned it a couple of rounds. Now it can, so I'm just gonna give it some power now. Oh yes! Oh. All right, so now it turns. Let's just try to see if this one works now when it turns, because this hard disk won't boot. It just locks the system. So I'm just gonna give it a go. All right, it's late. I'm gonna continue this Amiga 2000 check build video. The next part is the floppy drive. I just connected the ribbon cable and the power here. So I'm just gonna make the first test with this floppy drive. Let's just see how it performs. Got ribbon, power, all right. Let's check it out. I inserted 3.1 because I'm gonna mess around with hard disk setup and all that. So I want to see how easy it detects the hard disk. Much easier to just boot with 3.1 and just hold both mouse buttons down and see if it detects the controller card, the hard disk, and so on, guys. That's why I just put them in. Okay, it reads. Oh. Oh. Okay, it needs some cleaning there. Oh, okay. Yeah, reading error, guys. It doesn't sound that good, so I will just clean it up and try it again. Alright, I cleaned the head, but I cleaned over here, and I have dozens of videos showing this to you guys, so just go back and look at some of my other videos. But it's cleaned here, and I mean, look at this. Yeah, so cleaned, lubricated, adjusted. The same disc over here. Let's just give it a go and see what's gonna happen. Listen. Oh, it sounds perfect now. Can you hear that? It moves so smooth vibrations in my hand. I know Gojek drives today makes all these obsolete, but I personally just love these disk drives. Oh, we need the keyboard main. Damn. another disc here. Yeah, guys, you get the idea. It didn't move this smooth and it made horrible sounds. But now it's all cleaned, it's all lubricated, and it reads super nice. So before I short anything or something like that, you know, guys, let's just put the top on this disk drive. Oh, nice. Oh yes, looks great, guys. I will. Oh. 1 megabyte chip RAM. That's about it. All right, the floppy drive is reassembled. Let's just put in a disk. Now we are running Kickstart 3.1. Not the best solution for disks, you know, guys, but yeah, we're just gonna try this one. Oh, look at this little LED over here, the LED here, the ability to insert disc from the front. If you want to play 2-player, you could just change, you know, the mouse with the joystick at the front. The Amiga 2000 was just every kid's dream back then. It was just such a nice computer, man, but it was just, it did cost 4 times the price of Amiga 500, so we couldn't afford it, but still it was a dream computer back then. So it seems like the floppy drive is there's the keyboard. It should load by now. Yeah, something's wrong. Maybe it's the 3.1. I don't know. Let's go back to 1.3 and try this again. Alright. Listen to this, guys. So I took off Kickstart 3.1. I inserted 1.3. And still, after that first loading screen, it just got stuck with 1.3. And I was like, what? So, before doing anything, I took another disk drive down here. As you can see, the same disk drive, same type of disk drive. And you know what? It did exactly the same. Loaded at the same place with Kickstart 1.3. Loaded to the same place, and it just got stuck. It just stopped loading from there. Alright. Took the same game from GoCheck drive. That works perfect. But you know what, guys? These drives requires less from the Amiga's CAA chip. These drives don't use the signal to move the stepping motor. And I have had trouble with an Amiga 600 that I bought with a built-in GoCheck drive. And with the GoCheck drive, as the seller told me, it worked perfect, the Amiga 600. But as soon as I inserted a real floppy, then it acted just like this. Every time it should use the stepping motor, the CAA chip couldn't handle it. So I know that problem that the CAA chips can have. Here it got stuck, but as you can see, it started loading now. What was the solution to all that? Did CAA chip. So what I ended up doing is actually not easy to see, but this one and this one, they are CAA chips. I just took them off, reversed them, put them in. Now the disk drive works. So I'm just gonna find out which one that controls the floppy drive. And I'm gonna, you know, put in another CAA chip, because now the problem is on something else: the keyboard, the mouse, joystick, whatever, dude. something won't work when it looks like this. So I have to take care of that also. But yeah, they took care of that issue, guys. So if you have something like this, now you know what to do. Alright guys, day 3 in paradise. Day 3 of this lovely Amiga 2000 repair. Well, you know what? I have had some other issues. After I switched the CIA chips, I got some other errors and stuff like that. And you know what, guys? I tested with Diagram. Diagram didn't detect no errors on both of the CIA chips, you know, CIA IRQ check and all that. Just green light, and after I switched them, it worked partially, but not all discs, and it had some other issues. It was acting weird, man. So I just let it go last night, and this one, Red Sector demo, it loads about here, and then this guy's picture should come on. It didn't come out, and the music just stopped. It was just acting so weird. So yeah, it crashed just about getting it before getting to this picture. So yeah, we just had breakfast, and my son is playing with his toys, and you know, sometimes when you work with 30-year-old hardware, sometimes when you just get stuck, the best thing you can do is just leave it. Leave it. Back in 2018, when I was brand new into this, I remember sometimes, you know, midnight, it was dark. I actually wanted to replace some chips in one of my Amigas, and I was so frustrated, and I broke one of the legs on these chips. And then I have learned now, if it's just too much, just leave it, man. Just let it go. So this morning, I'm all fresh. I'm ready for some more action, and I just thought, you know what? Maybe both of the CA chips are dead. So open one of my boxes. Now, I have not stripped Amigas of chips. I could never ever dream of something like that. This is Gary, this is Paula, this is CIA, and so on, guys. These chips, and you know, there's something that I just got when I bought other Amigas. And when I get an Amiga 500 motherboard missing parts, I don't just sell it off. I try to buy the parts, you know, and make it complete, give it some new life. That's just important for me. We're all different, guys. So I just found 2 CA chips from this box, and all the chips here are from 4th and 8th week of 1991. The CA chips I found was actually from 1992. So I just put them in. Joystick ports work, mouse work, disk drive work, everything works now. So I have got these 2 CA chips that doesn't show error in diagram, but it makes the Amiga 2000 act crazy. So I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait for the next update of the diagram, and I hope maybe the test will detect the error on these. It could be fun to watch, guys. Yeah. So the issues was both CIAs, and yeah, didn't help to just switch them. Then I had other errors and stuff like that. Don't know, but I'm happy. It works now. This floppy drive works perfect. You saw earlier it was just it was a mess. So let's just keep on going, guys. So the next card we're gonna look at is this GVP, Great Valley Products Incorporated A2000 HC Plus 8 Series 2 Revision 5 Zorro 2 card for the Amiga 2000. Yeah, 3000, 4000, you name it. This card has got a Zorro controller, as you can see. Yeah, in here you can see it's a prototype chip. I hate everything sample, prototype, hate stuff like that. I just want the latest revision of everything, guys. It has got 2 megabytes of RAM and it can run up to 8 megabytes of RAM. So beautiful card. Let's go ahead and install this one. The next Zorro card in line is this dual serial board. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this, but yeah, it has got 2 serial ports. And as you can see, it also, this MIDI device, that was also included when I bought this Amiga 2000. And yeah, so this particular Amiga 2000 was actually used for, you know, adult lines, and it controlled all sort of stuff like that people could call, and yeah, you know how it is. So let's just install this one also. It's really starting to take shape. Looks nice. Yeah, it looks like this on the camera, but on real deal, the monitor has got a perfect picture. But look at this, guys. Isn't that just... he said that it was actually a smoke back in the 90s. So this one, yeah, melted. But it is what it is, guys. It's got its charm. It's unique. Yeah, let's put this lovely keyboard together. I mean, look at everything. Everything is just all clean and shiny. Love stuff like this. Let's just check that it has got 1 meg chip, 2 megabyte fast RAM. Beautiful keyboard. F10 has to work, escape has to work. Amiga, control R. Beautiful. Nice. How do we? Mouse works fine. Oh. There we go. Mouse, right and left button. Nice. Keyboard, nice. Audio. All 4 channels. Beautiful. RGB. Beautiful. Perfect, man. Couldn't be much happier. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with how it turned out. I love that everything just works now. That's just great. I think, yeah, look at this, guys. Let me get the camera a bit closer. Some of you guys love stuff like this. I know it. Look at this. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Amiga 2000 video. It's not the prettiest one. It can be cleaned more. Yeah, this, I have to remove that also. But I hope you will subscribe, because it's just a later project, guys. We are gonna revisit this Amiga 2000. I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Until next time, check out some of my other videos. Stay indoors, stay safe, and enjoy life. Have a great day, guys. Bye.